twice. Yeah.
Well, you know, the conversation that everybody is having right now is about Hurricane Milton, which it looks extremely frightening. A lot of people sending out resources from Louisiana over to Florida, but there are several people who say they're just really worried about this one.
It's going to be a major life-altering event, for sure. And even looking at it, the latest imagery on satellite, it's scary to look at. It's a terrifying storm. It's re-strengthened back to a Category 5. So that's where we're at now, back to a Cat 5 strength as of this evening. Right now, its sustained winds are at 165 miles per hour, gusting at 200 miles per hour. It's expected to speed up tomorrow and expand in size, so the impacts will be spreading across the entire peninsula of Florida. That imagery right here, look how impressive and just powerful and fierce this looks on satellite imagery. That eye is extremely well defined. It went through that replacement and now it's back and the eye is clearly prominent. Now, the only silver lining that we've been mentioning is that there is going to be some strong upper level wind shear that will help knock it down in intensity a little bit, down to a Category 3 hurricane at the time of landfall. But a powerful Category 3 at 125 mile per hour winds. That landfall expected tomorrow, late tomorrow night near Tampa Bay, maybe just south of Tampa Bay near Sarasota, and it will still be a hurricane as it moves across the peninsula and then eventually out to the east by later Thursday. So I wanted to show you that stronger wind shear. That's the reason why the intensity will be coming down slightly going into later tomorrow before landfall. But again, landfall expected right on the cusp of a strong Cat 3, weak Cat 4 hurricane. So that is going to be a catastrophic event for so many people across Florida, especially Tampa Bay and southward towards Sarasota, even down to Fort Myers. Tampa Bay to Orlando, all in the hurricane warning. This is that red color. A lot of the peninsula, a lot of central Florida under hurricane warnings, if not the southern tip and even parts of northeast Florida in a tropical storm warning, because as the storm expands in size, the wind field is going to grow tomorrow. The biggest thing is going to be the storm surge. Still expecting 10 to 15 feet of storm surge for Tampa, St. Pete down to Sarasota. Even the Fort Myers area, 8 to 12 feet of surge expected as this moves onshore and pushes all of that water into the west coast of Florida going into tomorrow. So the wind field, like I mentioned, will be expanding in size as it speeds up. So tropical storm force winds will be felt from Jacksonville all the way down just north of Miami. So the strong winds are going to be spreading, of course, outside of the cone, but the worst of the winds are going to be focused in the center near Tampa Bay and just south towards Sarasota, getting into late tomorrow night. We'll take a look at those wind gusts. We're talking devastating, extremely dangerous wind gusts, maybe up to 80, 90 miles per hour late tomorrow night. This is around 11 o'clock tomorrow night for Sarasota, Tampa Bay area down to Port Charlotte. Then the strong hurricane force gusts will be spreading inland across the peninsula. So even on the east side of the peninsula, we'll be seeing those strong damaging winds going into the overnight through early Thursday. I also wanted to mention, as the storm moves inland, we'll start to see, those outer bands twisting up. The tornado risk is there too. There could be several tornadoes that form across the central and southern part of the peninsula as the system moves inland going into tomorrow, later tomorrow especially, and even throughout the course of tomorrow as you get those quick spin ups for the peninsula. You can see those tornadoes that do spin up. So it's going to be a devastating surge, a devastating wind threat, flooding from the rain plus the surge, and then the tornado risk. Now here at home, like we've been mentioning, a lot of us just feel guilty. The weather here is going to be so nice for the New Orleans area. The rest of tonight, we've got clear skies. Temperatures will be in the 70s the rest of tonight. We'll actually cool off heading into the overnight. The fall feel stays with us going over the next week. Tomorrow morning, we start the day with temperatures in the 60s for our morning lows, even some upper 50s on the North Shore. We're talking low humidity for us through the rest of the work week and into the weekend. So pleasant feeling weather, no real mugginess to complain about. Chance of rain stays at 0% over the next week. No rain expected for us. Daily sunshine, warm afternoons in the 80s over the next week, but cool nights and mornings. And then next week we could see maybe our first real cold front knocking our high temperatures down in the 70s by next Tuesday.